great on this chain, would look great back on our Valentino chain too, Anthony.
I'm gonna cry. I mean, every piece that I touch, and this no different, this has the latest technology afforded to anyone in the jewelry industry. And then there's a new component here, the mother of pearl star in the center. When you see how beautifully cut this stone is, and it almost looks like a moonstone, because as you move it, the light plays on the mother of pearl, but the design is spectacular, and who doesn't want to be a star? Give this to your first granddaughter.
Oh, yeah.
Give this to your first, I was going to say your first wife. Your first and closest friend. No, you would give it to your current wife, not your first one.
You better, exactly. It better be the current one, not the first.
I don't know who we met the other day. The man was married like 8 or 9 times. I said, how do you do that?
Well, it was funny. I had a friend of mine who was getting married, and this other friend of ours, and she totally didn't mean it. You know how you say something and it comes out totally different than you mean for it to? So she couldn't make it to her wedding, and she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, maybe the next time.
Or actually, think of that guy who was married 8 or 9 times. I guess that whichever was the current wife wasn't really sure how long she would last.
Oh my goodness.
But this is a magnificent piece.
And think about graduations coming up, because to let that graduate know, the graduate know that they're going to be a star, no matter what they're choosing to do, that kind of thing. And then I love that mother of pearl, the contrast between the gold and the mother of pearl.
And here again, when you look at the price and you look at what you're receiving, there's no comparison here. There's no correlation between the two. So if you're one of those viewers out there who's been listening, looking, waiting to shop with us, the only thing I can tell you is I don't make a customer for a one-time sale. I try to make a customer for life. And that's the standards I've set for myself. I know that's the standards that home shopping aspires to. So if you're watching right now, please try something. Whether it was the earrings, whether it's this pendant, the rope, but try a piece so that you can see why I've lasted so long.
Well, that's it. And customers that are with you, Anthony, I mean, they've been with you for years and years and years. Like you said, when you have a customer, it's not about just a good price to get them a product. You want it to be a product that wows them. And Anthony said this from all the years I've worked with him. He wants the product to be more than what we present on TV. He wants you to get it home and think that we under-promise rather than over-promise.
We were very fortunate because HD became popular about maybe 7 or 8 years now. And as televisions got better, the reception got better, the television sets themselves got better, our product kept getting a little bit better and a little bit better to a point where it is today. You know, I tell friends, they say, why aren't you retired? I said, I can't wait to see what we're going to come up with next, and the technology.
But isn't it exciting to have that passion for your business?
Well, of course. No, that's a blessing.
I mean, but that's exciting.
When I realized that I started at 13 years old and was a jeweler by 17 and a half, and the passion I have today is the same passion I've had since day one, that's a miracle.
It is.
That is such a blessing.
Most people don't get to say that.
Oh, most people. And then what a pleasure to never have to retrain. The only thing I keep doing is learning, but at least it's in the same vein. And this star is a perfect example of that. When you see this quality in person, I guarantee you, one of my favorite testimonials is, I bought it for, but when it came home, I just couldn't believe it. Put it on my neck and it hasn't come off since, because that's what you're seeing here.
Right, it is.
Magnificent piece.
Okay, now we're gonna move to Angie's bracelets.